As I was playing through the Lagoon layer of Donkey Kong Bonanza, I came across some things I had to question. Why are these chimpanzees fishing for spoons? Why is the Elder Kong so large? And what is the obsession with bananas? Let's walk through these one at a time and see if we can discover some answers. Why are the chimps fishing for silverware? First thought is that they're just trying to catch fish, and the silverware was a byproduct. But do chimps even eat fish? I did some research and I found out that yes, they do. But why are they using magnets and not bait? There's heaps of spoons everywhere. Do the chimps just like shiny objects? Well, chimpanzees do have an affinity for shiny objects, just like humans. Why aren't these chimpanzees obsessed with all the other valuable stuff? The Banandium gems, the gold, the fossils. These are all used as currency in their society. This stone I found spoon feeds us some answers, stating that these chimps use scrap to build their infrastructure. All of their society is built on cutlery. Then, after talking to a bunch of the fishing chimps, they forked over the info. They're actually fishing for Banandium gems. But as we have found out in this universe, Banandium gems are linked to Banandium root, which is basically gold. And gold is not magnetic. So the cutlery is a byproduct of ignorance. But these chimps are making the best of it. Now that I have one answer, we can take a breather so you can hit the subscribe button. Let's try and figure out why this elder is so large. First thoughts was that it is a different kind of Kong, but the Bonanza energy shows us differently. They look very similar. The elder one just looks aged. If this is the long-term effect of the Banandium root, then why isn't Cranky Kong growing? He's actually a bit smaller than the original games. Maybe there's another reason. The elder has headphones and enjoys music, and the music does activate Donkey Kong's power. If this thing finds the right kind of music, it could continue to grow to much larger proportions, perhaps even landmass size. Do you think these are the remains of the Kong elders? Let me know in the comments. Maybe Donkey Kong could eventually grow to this size. We can try to figure that out when we figure out why Donkey Kong is obsessed with eating bananas when nobody else really cares. Why does he prefer to eat bananas when he can eat almost anything? Well, the side benefits, not just health regeneration. It seems the only other characters that actually chase Banandium gems are those that want to increase their power for nefarious purposes. But Donkey Kong was raised as a hero by Cranky Kong and his father Donkey Kong Jr. We can get into the family tree another time. So Donkey Kong is slowly increasing his power over time so he can help his family and friends whenever they need it. Donkey Kong's obsession with the bananas runs much deeper than just pure hunger. Could this, along with the Bonanza energy from the music, start taking Donkey Kong down the path to becoming a deity? What are your thoughts? So, I think we can infer that it is the music that is causing the growth in the elder. We may also deduce from the difference in size between the elder and Donkey Kong that it will continue to grow. Also, we can understand Donkey Kong's obsession with Banandium gems and wanted to become stronger for his loved ones. This power could be the reason why the chimps are fishing for gems. There are some in the water, and therefore leaving them with lots of scrap as a byproduct. So there we go. I've answered my questions. Feel free to ask some of your own. Until then, I'm going to go find more questions to ask.